With most horror movie villains, it's easy to cast them off as sadistic, bloodthirsty maniacs that get off on the pain they inflict, being viewed as evil beings with evil intentions. But when looking at characters like Jason Voorhees, I realize that this is not the case. On the surface of the Friday the 13th story, it is very easy to cast Jason off, deeming him as evil. But is he? Really? Especially when his motives are directly compared to those of Freddy, the Sawyers from Texas Chainsaw Massacre, or even all of the Ghostfaces from Scream. All of them taking pleasure in their kills, even going as far as torturing their victims for added pleasure. Jason seems to work differently, especially if my theory about Jason's motive is correct, which will be linked down below if you want to check that video out to get a better sense of what I'm talking about here. The footnotes being that Jason was never killing for revenge. He was using his kills as offerings around the shrine of his mother in hopes of bringing her back from the dead. Couple that with what Jenny says about what Jason would be like growing up in isolation within the woods for decades, surviving on his own, but never learning simple concepts like life or death, or right and wrong. His only motivation being that he loved his mother and would do anything to have her back. In my opinion, this makes Jason more of a misunderstood character, who while his actions can still be seen as evil, his intentions are not. We are talking about potentially a child that survived in the woods on his own for over 20 years, only to one day find the remains of the one person he ever loved and built a shrine to her, seemingly in the hopes of one day her coming back to him. This hope of Pamela's resurrection is telling in how Jason views death, which is likely more clouded when he is resurrected himself, and furthers his commitment to bringing her back from the dead. Even in films like Part 6 and 7, while decades would have passed for the living, I still stand by the theory that Jason still believes he's in 1984, awaking under that belief and continuing his work to bring his mother back, to be reunited, so that him and his mother can finally be together and be at peace, making him desperate, heartbroken, and lonely, but not evil, especially like I said when compared to the likes of Freddy Krueger or Pinhead. But that's my theory. Do you agree? Or do you think Jason is actually evil? Comment below with your own theories, and be sure to like, share, and subscribe, as well as hitting the notification bell to be alerted whenever a new video is uploaded. And as always, I am JG Dark, and thanks for watching.